I am Uno Gamer Guy, and hello. This is the first time I'm actually putting my face out there to the world. All my other streams were just me talking, and now you can see who I am. You put a face to the voice and to the streams, so I'm very excited to be able to share that with you. So right now I'm just doing kind of like a trial run with a private server I have for SCUM. I jacked up a bunch of the zombie rates on it. And sorry to adjust my volume there a little bit. So there should be a bunch of zombies in here, maybe even some hordes. I'm not sure how that actually works. I just knew what values I needed to change in G-Portal, and that's what I did. So that's where I'm at. So this is a fresh character. If you've never seen this game before, I'll give you a quick rundown of it. So essentially, you're a prisoner on an island. Well, you're a prisoner in prison, and you're put on an island here for a game show run by this evil corporation called Tech One, and you have to survive between the zombie hordes. And if there were other players on here, you would have to either make alliances with them or kill each other. Essentially, is what's going on. So that's where we're at. And I'm not quite sure if I'm actually live or not. That's weird, because it's I don't see it coming up on my. I'm trying to do it on my phone as well, so I could follow the chat. Oh, there we are. Okay, it's working. Beautiful. And that's where we are. So I'm going to craft some basic items so I don't die right away. First, I'm going to create a stone knife, and then I'm going to make a spear and an improvised backpack. So I have a little carrying capacity. And since I have the mechs turn off, for the sentries, is what they're called, then I could make it down to the bases, because normally those bases they have these big robots that like kill you in an instant. So, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome. No problem. You lurk away, buddy. I really appreciate you stopping by. That's awesome. So, yes, that's where I am. And see if we could last a little bit longer without dying. It's always a good thing. So, yes, this is the game that I'm always ranting and raving about, how awesome it is. There's so much to do on it. If you've never heard of it before, once again, the name is SCUM. And if you're even close to... Oh, Carnage, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, if you're interested in getting it, and you do pick it up, we could play on my private server. You don't have to worry about getting killed right away from all the sweaty tryhards. We could learn the mechanics of the game and such, and I could really tailor the server to a more schooling level, where you still have to fight for your life and everything, but once again, you don't have to worry about going up against so many people that already know the game way better than you, because I've been playing this for quite a bit already. There's so much I don't know, and if I haven't mentioned it before, I'm a horrible PvP player. Like, I don't know what it is. My sight is off. I get nervous and choked up, and next thing I know, I'm full of holes like Swiss cheese, and I'm just blubbering on the ground. So that's unfortunately the way my PvP goes, but I still enjoy it. In Rust, when I play Rust, I get my butt handed to me all the time, but at least that's giving someone else a kill, and they're leaving someone else alone, at least for a little bit of a time being. So that's always a positive, I guess, when you're the guy that's always getting shot up. You know, maybe the rest of your team can get away. There's always that hope. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to make rope here, and I'm still short on sticks. So I'm going to take one of these big sticks and cut it into small sticks. I need to make some improvised rope. And then I'm going to make an improvised stone spear. Spears are good first thing in the beginning, because it's some type of weapon at least. And like I said, the way I have this server set up, I'm surprised there aren't zombies all over me already. And as soon as I turned my webcam on, I never realized how much stuff was actually behind me. I'm like, oh, I need to at least turn the lights down or something. I need to make this look a little more presentable. Now I know why people have green screens and stuff. So I'm gonna look those up real quick. I think I already saw advertisements for them that actually attach just to the. Yeah, there's actually yellow snow in here, and there's no nutritional value whatsoever to it. I never ate one before. I don't plan on it, but if you eat the regular ones, they do give you water. So that's always a bonus. And now that we have enough rocks and rope and a big stick, I'm going to go ahead and make an improvised stone spear. So how does, if there's anyone still watching in the back there, is my voice too loud? Can you hear the video game okay? Is that loud enough? I normally am not able to talk this loud because I'm streaming at a much later time and I'm trying not to wake anyone up. So in my already posted videos, I probably sound a lot like this. A little bit more of a creeper. Try not to wake anyone up, but that's what I go with when I can actually talk. So that's the game plan. All right, so now I have my spear, and I really do want to make it down to that military base. It really is a little bit farther down than it looks, so we have to travel all the way down through here and we could get to it. So there's probably going to be a lot of zombies down there, and I kind of want to make a backpack as well, but I'm going to get out of this cold just to make a little bit of the trek down here. And we want to get away from the wild animal. Oh wow, there's a zombie on the road already. That I'm not used to seeing. So yes, the settings that I did, so if you hold your right click in, it'll kind of squint down and you can see him over there just lurching away like a drunk that just got out of the bar, and you know, he's not quite sure what day it is, and he probably soiled himself. He doesn't have any cash for a cab. Oh, mushrooms. It's always a good night to have mushrooms as well, but it's not coming up to eat. Oh, there we go. So yes, we're going to eat some mushrooms. They will give us some good nutrients, a little bit of stamina, everything a growing boy needs. Is over here, there's a pretty complex metabolism system, which you may have seen me pop up before. There's your stomach amount, how much in your intestines, and you do actually have to poop and pee in this game. So you need to keep an eye on those, because if you don't, and you have to go bad enough, if you're getting chased by a horde of zombies, you will stop and drop trowel right in the middle of the road. We all know that that doesn't really work well at all. I'm going to eat one more. If you go over 100% on your stomach volume, you will grow up and lose everything you just ate. So that's not good. But I also heard, and I was able to replicate it once, where if you go over 100%, as long as you don't move and you wait for it to go below 100%, you won't puke. So we have to test that theory out later. You can kill those ravens or crows as well. You could chop them up and eat them, cook them near a fire. You get some pretty good feathers out of them, so you can make arrows or bolts for a crossbow. And I believe now that I'm out of the snow, I'm going to go ahead and see about making that improvised backpack that I talked about. Now I have to make some more ropes, so I need a couple more decent sized bushes, which it looks like there's two against each other right here that I could do, and I don't see any more zombies. Well, they call them puppets in this game, because see that little chip on the back of my head? That's called a BCU, like a body control unit, I think, or brain control unit, and that's something that Tech 1 sticks on your head. And I don't know if it's the lore that someone out in the world is controlling you, or if they wait until you die and turn into a zombie and they control the zombies. But that's kind of like a GPS thing where they can monitor your metabolism page and where you are and things like that. So I always thought that was really cool. And we can make rope. Okay, so let's make another rope. We'll make an improvised backpack and try to make our way over to the airfield there, because the bases and the bunkers have the best loot without a doubt. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut up our shirt, because I need rags. Rags, rope, and the knife, I think, is the three components we need to make the backpack. And that's correct. So once you click on an item over here in your crafting list, look on your left, it tells you what components you need, which of those components you have in your inventory, and what's in the vicinity. And I need one more rag, so I'm going to cut up my willy warmer because I don't need it right now. So how is everyone else doing out there? Looking forward to getting people together and start some repertoire between each other. Learn about you learn about me, and it'll be a good time. You will see me drinking a lot of Red Bull. I just really love it. It tastes like liquid Pez to me. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but it really just tastes like liquid Pez, and who doesn't love Pez? I mean, they're awesome. Little rock hard pieces of chalk, but they're just good. Awesome. Little go juice. And we have our improvised backpacks. We'll go ahead and right click on it and equip that, and look at all that little space we have now. Okay, I'm going to take one of these rag strips, because we can use rags and rag strips to heal ourselves. I'm going to try to haul ass across this wide open field and hope I don't die. Now, something else is there are these zombies that have chest vests on them with explosives on them, you know, like suicide bombers. We call them bombies. I've heard them called that before, and I like to call them beepers because they do actually beep, and they beep faster the closer they are to you. And there are those style puppets. They call them puppets here. I don't know if I explained that before because people control. Oh, yeah, see, there's something there already. The people that are actually watching this TV show control them. So we have a guy there. I don't think he's a Bombi, though. I think he's just a regular one. Oh! Oh! The sentries are on. I thought I turned them off. Well, I don't want to be here then. It is really tough to get by those things, and if they get you, they'll tear you up real quick. So I'm gonna try to just cut across. Oh, that's another zombie. There's a guy. See if I could just cut across here without hopefully running into too many more. Oh, I see 3 of them. Okay, so I don't want to be near them. Okay, and I'm almost out of stamina, so let's just go ahead and hold up here and catch our breath. Alright, so this was a pretty good little test. I think the webcam works pretty well, what I could tell. I'm a little worried about keeping it going though, because from what I was told, the longer you keep it with at least not 3 people in it, that hurts your average wicked bad. And my average is pretty bad already, so I may just end it now and pick it up in a little bit, like later on tonight, what I normally do. Dropping frames. Ooh, that's not good. So how do I adjust that? So oh yeah, I can see it. It's definitely not as fluid as it is on mine. Well, I should probably disable my Facebook and just stream just to Twitch. That would probably cut down on the amount of my resources going to another site. Interesting. I appreciate the feedback, Carnage. I never had anyone to let me know these things. It was fun earlier. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, that's not looking good. I don't know why either. I just heard a zombie yell, so I don't know if I'm running right into one or not. It really doesn't matter because this is just a trial game. It doesn't matter if I die. How would I work on that? really shouldn't be any issues. Got it Streamlab. I mean, I have as far as I know, a pretty decent GPU and a CPU. I just don't know what the settings are. Maybe I have it set too high. I don't know if I could do that while I'm still live. It probably won't let me adjust that. Where's the stream? So that would be output, I think. Output video. Oh yeah, it won't let me mess with this while I'm streaming. All right, cool. Yeah, that's a really good idea. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm just going to end this and play with it a bit and sign back on if I have a chance. If not, it's not going to be for a few hours. But yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. That really helped out quite a bit.